Oh boy, what did I do this time? Looks there was budget cuts on their tape, apparently. Subject, urgent, ongoing, and blatant disregard for HOA rules and regulations. Oh, looks like they used up all their paper on the last letter they gave me. They only sent like 4 or 5 pages this time. Dear non-HOA homeowner, we are writing to you once again regarding the consistent and unacceptable violations of our community's rules and regulations that you have repeatedly chosen to ignore. Let's make one thing clear. You may not be a member of the HOA, but that does not give you free rein to treat our community like a lawless wasteland. You are still expected to follow the basic regulations that every homeowner in this neighborhood abides by, and your continued defiance is both disrespectful and an intolerance. Yeah, that's enough. I'm not reading the rest of this. This is a complete and utter waste of my time. What do you guys think?
You're just being rude now, okay? I was coming over here trying to invite you to my church service, and now you're just going to throw it in my face and act like I don't exist?
Yeah, actually, kinda. Yeah, I actually am. Because Christopher, you...
Ma'am, stop being rude. I came over here to be a friend and invite you to my service, and now you don't want to do that. So guess what?
What?
Just go back inside and do what you were doing. And I'll come over here and watch your yard and see all the violations that you have.
I need you to go away.
Listen to me. Listen to me. No, listen to me, ma'am. No, listen to me. I'll pray for you tonight.
Please do.
I will pray for you tonight.
I'm going to pray for you. I pray for you every night.
While I am here, listen, your husband laid some sod in the yard.
Yeah, I don't care.
And he didn't get permission to do that, ma'am.
I need you to leave.
Okay.
It's almost 8 o'clock. Goodbye.
I understand that.
Goodbye. No, we're done.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Listen to me, ma'am. One more thing.
Night.
One more thing. One more thing.
Oh, yeah. One more thing. Jesus loves you.
No, your porch.
Our HOA has gotten so completely out of control. My neighbor received this letter. She gave it to me because she could not believe what was written in here. For context, she posted yesterday that she was expecting her 3rd child. Shortly after posting that, she got this letter hand-delivered to her door. This letter says, "Dear homeowner, it has come to our attention that your household will soon exceed the child occupancy limit stated in section 4.2. Child occupancy limit? Okay, then goes on to say that per HOA guidelines, each single family occupancy should not exceed more than 2 minor dependents, weighing no more than 50 pounds each, to not disturb the structural integrity of the house and neighborhoods, and to help with the overall aesthetics." Do you think they're talking about dogs? There's no way they're talking about kids. It says that if they do not comply, they will be subject to fines or a potential lien on their house. So what are they going to do in this situation? Because this is absolutely absurd.
We're not home, like I told you.
Yeah, I know you're not home. I just saw you leave. But I'm getting notifications on my, cell phone that says I need to check some stuff in the house. Something about the water heater or the furnace or furnace filters or something.
You don't need to check anything in my house.
Yeah, I do. I do because I am part of the HOA and that's my job. So let me check that. Did you?
I wouldn't do that.
Did you change these locks again? I literally told you the last time. Okay, I'm not kidding around this time. Okay, yeah. I knew this would happen. I literally knew it would happen, so that's why I brought this. This is an emergency because if
what are you going to do with that?
If your furnace is malfunctioning or anything like that, it will cause a fire in your house.
My furnace is fine.
Sorry, I have to do this. I have to
no, you don't.
reach around. Yes,
Put
I do.
that down.
No, sorry.
Oh.
Okay, I can get in now.
Okay, do you want to hear about some neighborhood drama going on right now? So we got a letter taped to our mailbox, and the letter was from Claire and Mike. Claire apparently has been the HOA president for the past 25 years, and Mike has been the treasurer. She appointed him 2 years ago. Well, they would both like to step down from the HOA at this point. It's really tough holding an office, especially when it's been for 25 years. So honestly, I get it. This is actually it. So long story short, they're saying, hey, we don't want to do this anymore. She's like, I'm 96. I cannot mend fences and we don't want to do this. So can somebody else step up and be president? So first off, I called my husband I'm like, he would make a great HOA president, honestly. So I call him, I'm like, babe, listen to this letter we got in the mail. He's like, we don't have an HOA. I'm like, okay, well, I have a piece of paper right here that says that we do have an HOA legally and that they want you to be their president. And he's like, no, I've never paid an HOA fee since we moved here and I'm not about to start now. I'm like, oh. So I call my friend Caitlin. She also lives in the neighborhood. She's a mom friend. I'm like, Caitlin, did you get this letter? She's like, we're just talking about that. She said, he's about to like write an email to all these people. We don't have an HOA. We're not paying no fee. And she's like, I talked to other neighbors in the neighborhood and we're all mad because she's collecting this money and keeping it for herself for 25 years. She's never done anything for our neighborhood besides paint the sign green, and that doesn't cost $60 from each resident that was paying in the whole neighborhood for 25 years. So here's where we start to like throw down, okay? Okay, so he posts in the private Facebook group and it has 1,000 members. Pause to read. But he pretty much says, hey, I called a lawyer. This HOA is not real and hasn't been real since 2009. Pay no attention to these solicitations for your money. And I am dead. He just posted this, and I cannot wait to see what Claire and Mike and the other 1,000 people. Do we have 1,000 homeowners in our neighborhood? I feel like some of these people do not live here. I cannot wait for the response, so I will update you as soon as it starts popping off. I cannot wait. Okay, and one more thing. There is a neighborhood town hall meeting in Claire's driveway, March 23rd. If it rains, rain check, March 24th. Be there or be literal nowhere.
What's this guy doing? Excuse me, buddy.
Hello there.
Yeah.
Do you know
What are you doing?
exactly 40 metres from my house and my
40 metres?
Yeah.
40 metres?
40 metres. Exactly.
Do you mean inches?
Inches. Yeah, so sorry. 40 inches. Exactly 40 inches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want, mate?
Here you go. Look, let's get a picture of it here. I'm taking a picture of it. Here you go. Can you see? That's just literally.
Okay, so...
I would say, you know,
Alright, so... Okay, so what do you want?
I would say it's taking liberties.
Liberties?
Yeah, taking terrible
Liberties for what?
We're taking terrible liberties, for example. You're nearly into my drive.
But I'm not on your drive, mate.
You're
I'm
very near
40 inches away.
It's 40 inches. A bit more.
To be honest, mate, that doesn't even look like 40
You've
inches.
been into my garden.
No, but your drive is there, mate. And my drive is here.
So what's the big deal? You tell me.
Well, I don't know. The only deal right now is that you're on my property.
You're nearly on my property.
But I'm not on your property, am
You
I?
nearly are.
But you're on mine.
Yep.
You're not nearly on my property.
This
You are.
picture here just shows.
This video here shows that you are on my
I'm
property.
going to show this picture
To who?
to the police.
To the police?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the county council.
The
Might
county
get
coun-
some newspapers. Our local gazettes. I mean, that is just taking it. Oh, it's a show. Come on now. You agree with me, don't you?
No, I don't.
I mean, you must do.
This is my property, my house. You have no right to tell me. Hold on, yeah. Forget all that rubbish, yeah? What are you expecting me to do?
This is my property.
Okay.
It's a bit of neighbourly respect.
So
Don't
what?
you
So
agree
what?
with me?
What do you want me to do?
Agree?
What do you want me to do?
Well, just move it further.
But what is it? But there is no actual issue. As in, like, what is the actual
There is
problem?
an issue here. You are very nearly on my drive.
But I'm not on your drive.
You are.
But I'm not. You're on my drive.
You're nearly going into my drive.
But I'm not on your drive.
You are.
But I'm not. Look, my car is there. Your drive is there.
Exactly. Change it. You see what space we got? Look.
That's a lot of space.
It's just as bad as me walking through your house to get to my back garden. Do you agree?
No, I don't agree.
Just before, this evening, I want to see that move just a little bit further.
But it's none of your business.
It's every bit my business.
Excuse me. Can you please just?
Have a warrant for your arrest, and you have 7 days to turn yourself in. And if you do not turn yourself in within 7 days, they will be here to pick you up because you videoed me without my consent. Does it look like I'm joking right now? All right. Matter? It's no fishing. Follow the rules and the law. This is a deed-restricted community. The pond fishing, and you're not allowed to fish in that pond. It's a no-fishing pond. So, have a great day. You're allowed to have a 40-watt light on your front porch. These flowers need to be removed. You've got to be kidding me. I'm still taking the flowers, and I'll be back.
I'm gonna give you some advice if you've never bought a home, okay? I'm in real estate. I've owned a bunch of real estate properties. I've done probably $1.5 billion worth of mortgages for people. And this is the most important thing when you go out and find and try to buy a home. And I'll tell you a story that happened to me. When you buy a home, don't let a real estate agent just pick the home for you, and the home may be perfect. Make sure you understand and look at the HOA. These people are psychotic. Homeowners associations are psychotic. You buy a home, you spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a home, and then somebody else is going to tell you what you can and cannot do to your property. I bought a home in Florida one time. It's just like beautiful community, golf course community. And the second I bought the home, I went to the house, and I had an old man on the porch who was my neighbor, and he literally went over to my grass, took a ruler, and it was 4¼ inches high. And the maximum it could be was 4 inches. I just bought the home, literally, turnkey. And he told me, I didn't even walk in the house yet, that my grass height was too high. I needed to get it taken care of. Well, I went and tried to get the grass cut. It didn't get cut for like a week. And so I had to go to court the first week I bought my house because the Psycho Homeowners Association took me and fined me the week I bought the house that my grass was too high. These people are nuts. Always, always, always ask neighbors that are not a part of the Homeowners Association board how the Homeowners Association is. Look at the fees, look at the bylaws, and I'm telling you, don't be afraid to back out if the Homeowners Association rules are ridiculous. They govern the color of your trash can, when you can take your trash in and out. All sorts of stuff. What your color of the house can be. If you want to replace your shutters, it has to match it. Run away from homeowners associations if you can. Don't buy into them. They're awful.
What have we here? Dear non-HOA member, immediate repainting of house required. This is to inform you that your brown painted house is repulsive and completely unacceptable. It clashes with the uniform appearance of our community's white painted houses just down the street. This color discrepancy is disruptive and negatively impacts the aesthetic harmony of our neighborhood HOA. We demand that you repaint your house to match the white color scheme immediately, at your expense. Of course, because why would they pay for it? Your failure to comply with this request will not be tolerated, and we will explore all available options to ensure that our community standards are upheld in and around gated community. This matter requires your urgent attention. Sincerely, local gated community council members. Right.
You gotta be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Here. Oh, you done it now. You done it. I know you didn't get approval for this. You went and got solar panels put on your roof without getting approval? We got a huge issue. Oh my. I don't even know where to start here. You're gonna have to remove those immediately. I thought I heard somebody over here last night working, and you're trying to be sneaky like I wouldn't see. There's panels on top of your roof. I have drones that fly across this neighborhood daily, and they pick up things like this. So you're in trouble. You're busted, and you didn't get approval to do it, and if you did, it wasn't through us. Now you're going to have to remove them, pay somebody to remove them, and pay a $2,000 fine. The reason I came over here initially is just to complain about your yard, that it needs to be mowed this weekend. But since I see this, we have bigger problems, sir. We have huge problems. You only can have one trash can. So you're going to have to take that to the local dump if you want to get rid of that. Also, you didn't mow your grass. Obviously, you weren't here, but you didn't set up to have it mowed. And I measured it, and you're about 3/4 over the maximum length allowed. So that's going to be a fine, and you're going to get a fine for your garbage, and you're going to get a fine for your yard not being maintained, and your hedges not being trimmed either. So I know you're here. You just got back. I saw you unloading all your suitcases and stuff, but you know, this is why we set up things like this. This is why we have rules. When you know you're going to be gone, you set up, you schedule with somebody, a family, a friend, a neighbor, and get it taken care of. But you didn't do that, so therefore you're going to be fined, and you never notified us that you were going to be going on vacation in the first place. So you're going to be fined for additional for that. So, you know, it is what it is. If you don't like it, move out of the community.
Listen, it is 8:30 p.m. and you guys are loading your sleds. That was so loud. Noise ordinance is 8 p.m. What are you doing? What are you thinking? Seriously. Where are you going to park that? You can't park on the road. You can't park on the road until the end of April, because it could still snow. I'm gonna go talk to him. This is ridiculous.
Do you know what time it is? It's after 8. Do you know the noise ordinance related to the neighborhood, the HOA?
You definitely had a can on at least one of those sleds. That was so loud.
Your snowmobile has a can, okay? Like she said, it was loud. It woke me up, okay? 8 p.m. is the noise ordinance. It's currently 8:33. We have issues. We do have issues, okay?
What's the fine for that?
Do you know what the fine is for that? $250. $250, not $2.50.
I think this is not the first time. I think he should fine you. We're gonna go home and talk about it, but I think you deserve a fine.
100%. It's not funny. I was sleeping. Okay? And now I have to come over here.
So annoying.
Yeah. Some of us work around here. Obviously you don't.
Whatever.